And Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim called on ASEAN member states to uphold unity, adaptability amid an increasingly uncertain global landscape. He said that Malaysia's ASEAN Chairmanship this year carries the responsibility to guide the bloc and reinvigorate its direction and mission in a rapidly changing world.
When Malaysia assumed the ASEAN Chairmanship, we certainly recognize the magnitude of responsibility before us. Leadership is never a matter of routine. It is a matter of choice. To define priorities, to renew ASEAN's sense of purpose, and chart a course worthy of our people's hopes. 2025 is a year that asks and demands more of us. The world feels unsettled, the old order no longer certain, the new one not yet defined.
Anwar said that ASEAN's strength lies in its diversity and enduring commitment to respect and reason, which continue to unite the region. The ASEAN Community Vision 2045, adopted in May, reflects the bloc's goals to enhance unity and centrality, promote inclusive and sustainable growth, and protect the welfare of future generations.
Across regions, we see rising contestation of growing uncertainty. These crosswinds test not only our economies, but our collective resolve to keep faith in cooperation, to believe that understanding and dialogue can still prevail in a divided age.
In attendance were Thailand Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul, Singapore Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet, Laos Prime Minister Soneksai Siphandon, Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh, Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto, Philippines President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., and the ruler of Brunei, Sultan Hassan al Bolkiah. Also attending were United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, European Council President Antonio Costa, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, South African President Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, Timor-Leste Prime Minister Kevala Zanana Gusmao, and Timor-Leste President Jose Ramos Horta.
Prime Minister of Malaysia and Chair of ASEAN.
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister touched on the establishment of the ASEAN AI Safety Network, an initiative to promote ethics, safety and sound governance in the use of artificial intelligence across the region.
And to ensure technology remains our servant, not our master, we will establish the ASEAN AI Safety Network, AI Safe, to embed ethics, safety and sound governance in the use of artificial intelligence.
Anwar also underscored the need for ASEAN to remain proactive in navigating global economic shifts marked by rising protectionism and evolving supply chains.
Rising protectionism and shifting supply chains remind us that resilience depends on adaptability. ASEAN must not stand still. We must have the courage to forge new partnerships and the foresight to deepen existing ones. In that spirit, we hosted the second ASEAN GCC and the ASEAN GCC China summits earlier this year. Tomorrow, we convene the 5th RCEP Leaders Summit, advancing the world's largest free trade area.
He also welcomed Brazil and South Africa as guest of the chair at the 20th East Asia Summit, calling it an important step in enhancing ASEAN's engagement with BRICS and G20 nations and strengthening its connection to the global south.
To a rules-based international order.